Hey guys, Ped here, and welcome back to what feels like the first video I've made in a rather long time, definitely a few weeks. In today's video we're doing something of an experiment. Now the car you see on the screen here is kind of not the best shot, I will admit, is the Audi 90 GTO in Assetto Corsa. This is the VRC mod. The car isn't called that, of course, for marketing and licensing reasons, but this is an Audi 90 GTO. Now in the late 80s, this car pretty much dominated the GTO class of the IMSA series over in America, which is an endurance series similar to the WEC you would find nowadays. Now the reason that we're driving this car is we're going to be comparing it to the Audi Quattro, the Group B rally car, which in Audi's motorsport history is the preceder is that a word? To this car. Now obviously it's completely different disciplines of motorsport, but a lot of the Quattro's DNA went into this car, namely the gearbox and the four-wheel drive Quattro system. All the other cars had were rear-wheel drive, big American V8s. This car wasn't. This was turbocharged, so a very different car. Now, already in theory, I know this car is going to be faster than the Quattro. For example, the GTO has 780 brake horsepower, whereas the Quattro has 540. But let's not get caught up in the numbers. We're going to have some fun. We're going to compare two similar cars, but for different disciplines. We've come to Lime Rock, which is one of my favourite tracks. So that's enough babbling from me. Let's go set some laps in the Audi 90. Let's set some laps in the Quattro, and let's see how they compare. Here we are then, on track in our Audi 90. I really like this car. It's one of my favourites. It is available in other sims, of course. It's available in iRacing, and it's available in Race Room. But I'm really enjoying this mod that VRC have made. There is a free version that you can download from a page on Facebook. If I remember, I'll leave a link to that one as well as this one. But this is the paid one from VRC, as I've mentioned. Always quite tricky to navigate that first opening section of Lime Rock. Trying to carry as much speed through as possible. This is our first lap, so we're just going to take it nice and easy, get everything warmed up, stay away from the curbs. Already in my mind, I've got some setup changes I think I might make to do some more laps in, to just get as much speed out of the car. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. As I've mentioned, this is just for fun. We are just comparing two cars. Heelants on the way down. I really should have put my boots on for this. Oh well, we'll power through it. I love that chirp on the when you hit the brakes and when you up and down shift. It's very distinct to this car. You don't really get that sound in a lot of other cars. Avoid the curb, Andrew. Now there's a great picture of this car going over that rise. Oh, ran wide. Going over that rise here at Lime Rock of the front end just lifting off, and it's a great picture. I'll probably flash it up on screen. Alright, this is our last warm-up lap. I'm gonna push the next lap. Try and set something really quick. Oh, wrong mind. I should. While I do that, let's just put the old lap timer on. We'll need that. Right, let's start fastest lap. Car squirms a little bit on the brakes there. Got on the curb there. Lost the back end. Avoid the curbs. Curbs are your enemy. This may have four-wheel drive, but it's still very twitchy. especially on the default setup. VRC, I tend to find their default setups aren't the best. Yeah, a bit late on entry there. Getting some air while we go over that rise. Wouldn't have it any other way. We're a little bit right, that was a bit ragged. That four-wheel drive system, it doesn't always equal loads of grip. You get a lot of understeer when you have a four-wheel drive system on your car. See, such as that, it's got my line totally wrong, and it just results in loads of understeer. Keep it in fourth, but yeah, that's too much. Yeah, that's definitely a third gear corner, as is this one. Okay, I'm going to do one more flying lap, then we're going to make some setup changes that I think might benefit the car, and we'll try someone else. Breaks a bit too early there. But that felt good though. Put it in neutral, I went to go for second. Yeah, that was poor. Alright, let's return to pits, let's make some changes to the car, and yeah, let's see if we can go any faster. Alright, so we've made some setup changes. What I've done is, I've increased the front camber to give us a bit more turn in on the slower corners, turn 1 and 2 specifically. Lowered the gearing, because we just weren't hitting our top speed. Also, ooh, hello. Also, I've added a bit more front downforce on the front splitter. So, already, I've done a few practice laps, and it does make a difference. The car feels a bit more edgy. It's not perfect by any means, but like I said, I'm not lingering. I'm not here to make the perfect setup for this car. I'm here just to try and extract a bit more speed out of it. So I'm going to do a few more laps in this thing. Then we're going to go over to the Quattro. Alright, so on to our first sort of hot lap with the new setup. I've done some practice already. Could have hit that first corner a bit better, but nonetheless. Already you can probably see I can carry a lot more speed into that first corner. The front end just wants to stick a little bit more. Oh, back end. Alright, we'll ignore that little excursion. Some big air there. You know, a bit more about this car. I'm going to leave a link in the description to a video. It's actually... Ooh, hello. It's actually the iRacing videos of advert for this car, and it's talking with Hans-Joachim Stuck, who drove this car in real life, and I'm gonna link it and advise you to watch it, just because the way he talks about driving this car, about the car itself, just the way he talks about it, I really like listening to what he has to say, and there's a bit more information about the car, more information than I can provide anyway, because, you know, I'm just a player, but I just drive the thing, and I don't know that much about it. So yeah, so for some further reading, if you like, I'll advise that you give that a watch. Back end likes to step out there. Well, I think I beat my personal best. Yeah, personal best is just beat. Big stutter. And we've ran wide. Okay then. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's bring the car around and do one more hot lap. I'll shut up. And, come on, car. I'll shut up, and we can just let the car do the talking. Okay, onto our flying lap. Right, that was my best time. That was all a 0:50.429. So that's beat my personal best in this car, which is good. The setup changes that I made, they aren't the perfect for this track, but made the car a bit more pokey where I want it to be. But that's it for the GTO car. Let's move on to the Quattro. Here we go then, the Audi Quattro Group B Royalty. When this car came on the scene in the 80s with its four-wheel drive system, it was pretty much unbeatable. It wasn't until other manufacturers caught up with their own four-wheel drive systems that this car actually had any sort of competition. There isn't really much to say about this car from my personal knowledge. All I know is that it has less brake horsepower than the Audi 90. It has less power overall, but like I said, this is kind of just for fun. Also, I haven't really driven this car a lot, so this is kind of more for me as well. I say I've put on the Pikes Peak livery because, you know, we're in America, we're at Lime Rock, and yeah, let's hit the track. So already you can probably see very short gearing. Rally cars do need to have that short gearing just to get the power out, because very often in a rally car you're not on full throttle. Oh, hello. I was in neutral there. Come on. Now we're rallying. So most of this is me getting used to the car, because like I said, not really driven this car in AC. I don't really know what the point of it is, for me, to be honest, because it's a rally car and Assetto Corsa doesn't have any rally stages. It's got a handful of hill climb stuff, and of course there's mods, but yeah, I'm not really sure what the point of this car is. But nonetheless, like I said, we are here to have fun. And one thing I'm noticing is a lot of power on understeer. Like I mentioned, four-wheel drive systems, you get that power on understeer. I believe it has a locked diff, which basically means all the power to all the wheels all the time. You know, as opposed to what you might have in a modern rally car. So that does mean, well, a lot of power delivery, but it also means a lot of understeer, which we're experiencing now. I think I'm driving it too much like the GTO. I need to really wheel it like a rally car, so I'm going to try that now. Nope. Come on, I need to get some air off that jump. If I can do it in the Audi 90, then there's no reason I can't do it in this. This car is, of course, in all of other rally games, most notably, all my days, the understeer. Most notably, Dirt Rally 2.0, which is, you know, very hard to drive. Put it in neutral again. Right, I think I just need to shut up for a bit and concentrate on getting a lap in. You've really just got to power out of corners. Don't worry about running wide. Hard on the brakes, knock into second. Because you need the revs to just get around the corner. Oh, that almost looked good. I mean, that's the best way of taking this corner in this car. It's this corner I have the most trouble with. Okay, I think I've got it sorted. I know what I need, how to drive the car now. It would be handy if I had a handbrake, but I just don't have one yet. Oh, that was almost right. You've just got to chuck it in. That's the only way I can really get any speed out of it. Brake really early for this corner. See, that's the second corner. That's pretty much a second gear corner as well. It's like if you want the car to go anyway, you have to put it in second gear. But that felt fast. Well, ish. Clutch kick, of course, Andrew. Come on, you learnt this in Dirt Rally. Use clutch kick to get the car rotated. God, why am I like this? I'm starting to sweat now. This is... This is sweaty work. And that was a bit messy, I won't lie. But that's it, you got a clutch kick. My leg is starting to ache now from all this heel and sewing that I've been doing. I've been off the sim for a while. It's been very hot in the UK, so sitting in the sim rig and playing games hasn't been my idea of fun. Also, The Last of Us Part 2, so I've been playing that. Completed it yesterday, actually. Oh, come on! Right, I'm gonna give myself, after this lap, I'm gonna give myself one more try, because this ain't my discipline. Oh damn, that would have looked so cool. The brakes also aren't as good as the Audi, the 90, the GTO car, but I think that's kind of to be expected. The simple fact is the Audi 90 just has more power, so it needs... Oh, come on, I keep running wide! Right, if I can just not run wide in the first couple corners, that should be fine. That was faster, how? No. You know what? I think I'm going to end it there. I don't know if I can really go any faster today. It's quite muggy and I'm sweating, and like I said, my foot and my leg are starting to ache a little bit. But nonetheless, that was an interesting experiment, I think. I mean, I am like 9 seconds slower in the rally car than I am in the GTO car. And if I'm being totally honest, I knew the Quattro, the rally car, was going to be slower. If I'm being totally honest, I didn't think it was going to be that slow. I thought it was going to be about 5 seconds off, maybe. But to be nearly 10 seconds off is quite surprising, to be totally honest. A little bit better there. But nonetheless, yeah, you know, if you watched this far, then thanks for sticking around. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you thought this was as interesting as I did. It's even on a cooldown lap, I can't even keep on the track. Getting used to the understeer effect is difficult, to say the least. But yeah, you know, I've got some more videos like this in the pipeline. Now that the weather's cooled down a little bit, I'm kind of more eager to make some more videos, sim racing related as well. So yeah, but yeah, all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.